congratulations. You did such a phenomenal job in this movie.
Thank you.
And being the musical Broadway woman that you are, was this a play that you had seen beforehand, before you knew you were going to take on
I
the role?
hadn't seen the play, and I still haven't. Funny enough, in Chicago, I had never seen it on stage before I did it. And then when I knew I was doing it, I made a point not to. And the same with Rock of Ages. I hear it's fantastic, but my character's not even in the play. So when Adam called me, it was like one of those things, when are we doing it? Oh, we're doing it in a month? Okay, I can do that. And so it was, you know, a quick turnaround, and before I knew it, I was on set and I was doing it.
Well, yeah, funny you say that, because I was going to say to you, I mean, how on earth do you manage to make everything look so effortless?
Oh my gosh. Well, this particular piece was literally a day of rehearsal, and you had me for like 4 or 5 days, and that was it. And it was pretty intense. But it's so rewarding doing a musical. I mean, it's hard work. It's not like doing a Broadway play, which is really hard work. But at least there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then you give an applause, and then you go home. Which it's endless shooting a number in a movie, because all the different camera angles and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. And I think when you go and see the movie, you see how much fun the actors are having on the screen, and you'll go along with it too. You're not sitting there going, "Oh, they're having fun. I am not." But you really get it's a great ride, this movie.
And I love Patricia, because she's the villain in the film. I mean, that's got to be a lot of fun.
It's great playing a villain. It really is. I mean, when Adam asked me, he said, "Do you want to sing and dance again, darling?" Yes, I said yes. Are you directing? And I said, "Sure, I'll do that." You get to sing a Pat Benatar song and a song with your British person, Russell Brand. I went, "Terrific." And you play the villain. I said, "Fantastic. Count me in. I want to be in that gang."
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
Does it get any better than that?
That was a great one to have. It was great. And when you see the movie, you see exactly the environment in which I do it, which is kind of funny.
It is hilarious. I mean, just like I say, phenomenal job. I got to talk about Tom Cruise, because, really, is there anything that this man can't do?
I don't know. He's formidable. He throws himself, he's a great actor, and he throws himself into his work like 125%, even more. And it pays off. And I think people are going to be surprised that how much he really has fun with this role. And he's terrific. He really, he comes up with the goods. It's a lot of fun.
And he belts it out. Like, he can sing.
He belts it out. He can sing.
Crazy. I mean, I don't know what else to expect from him. Like, I think all the surprises are gone. I don't know.
I don't know. Never say never.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, and again, working with this cast, Russell Brand, Alec Baldwin, Bryan Cranston, who I phenomenally love.
Phenomenal actor.
I can't even imagine what the atmosphere was like offset, or just even working with this group.
Well, everyone threw themselves into it. I wish I could have had more scenes with the rest of the ensemble cast, because I think it's a pretty special cast. It's a wonderful array of great actors who bring their own individuality, and I got to work a lot with Brian, who I just think is, talk about whatever he does, whether it's drama. He can scare the living daylights out of you, or he can make you crack up with his fantastic dry sense of humor that he has, and his great delivery of lines. So I had a lot of fun playing with him, and then I get to do a few scenes with Tom, which is great.
Yeah.
A scene with Tom.
Yeah. Do you remember the craziest thing or most memorable thing that you ever did for the love of music?
Well, I know that the craziest thing that ever happened to me, which I'll never forget, is when I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Bono serenaded me. That for me goes down in my history of, I love rock and roll. That was just special. I'll never forget it.
That just gave me goosebumps.
I never forget it.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I wish it was on film. I just got a still photograph of him, me looking up adoringly and him singing down toward me. Like, I would have been a groupie right there and then, I was like, screaming. But it was, that was pure rock and roll for me.
Very cool. Chasing Dreams, too. Do you recall, when it was that the acting bug bit you or the music bug bit you and you went, yeah, I got to pursue this? What was the first thing for you? I can't
remember when I didn't have that desire to be in show business. And this is kind of weird, because people ask my parents, are you from that background? Did you have any aspirations? No. My parents said, I don't know where you came from, because I can't remember not wanting to be an actor. And it wasn't about being famous. It wasn't about I want to be famous. It was more I want to be on the stage. I want to be in shows. Television and movies hadn't even crossed my mind at that young age, but I remember that I wanted to be on the stage. And sometimes I kind of hid behind, you know, that extrovert that I used to have on stage because I was quite a shy person. But you put me in front on a stage or even in front of anyone to perform, and I kind of like the lights went on. So I can't remember. I've always wanted to do it. I always used to say that when I grow up, I want to be on the stage.
And you've done it.
I guess I'm on the stage. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You have a film coming up with Jerry Butler.
Yes.
Can you please tell me about that and working with him, because we love Jerry Butler.
I'm sure you do. A lot of ladies do like Jerry Butler. It's called Playing the Field, and I play a soccer mom, and he's the new soccer coach. You can imagine Gerald Butler coming to your local school, being at the soccer coach at the local school was pretty intense. And so it's a story about all these different women who think they have these different relationship with him. And it's a fun little romantic comedy. It's cute. Yeah, and I just finished doing a Steven Soderbergh movie, my third with him, which was terrific. I just adore working with him.
Yeah, what is it about Steven Soderbergh? Because he's got Magic Mike coming in a few weeks, and I just thought, what an amazing opportunity to see him direct something like that. What is it about that guy that people just love to work with?
Well, he's just got so much talent, for sure, and he's a real filmmaker. And I say that because he operates and his vision is so clear. He casts really well. He doesn't need to do a whole bunch of direction, but he knows exactly which way he's guiding you. His sets are phenomenal. It's just a love. For me, it's like a love letter when I talk about Steven Soderbergh. It really is. And my husband gets to work with him after me now. He's to do Liberace, but it's like Adam Shankman. It's like Steven Soderbergh. It's like Spielberg. I've worked with. Rob Marshall, the better they are, the greater they are, the nicer they are, and the easier they are to work with. And because they're prepared and they know exactly what they want and what they expect from you, and it's a real collaboration as actor filmmaker, and that just makes going to work so much fun. Well,